Hello, everyone. What's going on? This is Sal Stretford Post. I hope you're doing well, and welcome to the Watchalong between Man United and Bournemouth, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry about the little delay. Of course, guys, absolutely people confusing me out here, so that's what they do. It's all they're good for. It's confusing me. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and please don't forget to smash a like on the video if you guys can do that. Hope you're doing well. I'm talking about this game today, and you know what? I talk about this game today, and I talk about I talk about it with a grimace, because, to be honest with you, today is the day that Liverpool could equal the titles that Man United won. Of course, they could equal 20 times, which is not a really great thing. It's not a time to celebrate, in my opinion. Definitely not. And, it's a sad day. And it's a reflection of where we are as a football club and where we've been over the last few years as a football club, guys. It really is. And it's sad, to be honest with you. But, what can we do about it? All we can do is pick ourselves up and try and stop it and try and make it better. That's the only thing we can do as a football club, is try and make it better. We can't moan about it. We can't dwell on it, of course. We just have to try and make things better and make sure that it does, we catch up again. Of course, it spent all those years knocking Liverpool off their perch and stuff. And to be honest with you, we've gone back down on the perch. To be honest with you, and we have to make sure that we get back on top. And to do that, it's all about what happens on the pitch, isn't it? These players, do they really care? Do they really love? Do they really notify? Are they really clued on to the fact what is going on today? Are they clued on to the fact that Liverpool could win the league today? I'm pretty sure they're not as upset as us, if I'm being honest. I don't think they're as upset as us, because at the end of the day, look, you could easily forget it, because if it wasn't for the low-key event that it is, that Liverpool winning the league, like, no one's really talking about it, of course. And I just feel like it's just it's a low-key event. No one really cares, to be honest, if we're being quite honest with ourselves, guys. Absolutely. Good afternoon, Gray. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're looking forward to the game today. Me too, my friend Sanjay. Big up, Sanjay. Sad day as well. Sal, why not Cheeto? Amas, for example. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't believe that Cheeto's ready. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he's even as good as Rasmus Højlund at the moment. I think we got a lot of hopes pinned on him. But I watched him in the under 20s tournament against Aston Villa, and he went missing in that game. And, that is obviously pretty damning, when you want to break into a first team. What I would say is that in regards to Rasmus, though, is that I think he's trying to get him some kind of goal-scoring form. I think because goal scorers, like, once you score one, you'll end up scoring one, you score two, etc. A lot of it I don't get. I don't understand. I don't know why Amas and Fredrickson are not playing. I don't understand that. I really don't. I don't get this Luke Shaw thing. Luke Shaw hasn't played since February last year, of course, which is a problem. I think we need to move on from players like Luke Shaw and stuff, but they're obviously needed, especially for the game on Thursday, which is ultimately the most important game. Of course, guys, that is the most important game of the week. This game is more or less for vibes, not vibes. I won't say vibes. Sorry, it's more to do with momentum and basically just getting momentum and getting into that next game on Thursday. And having being on a winning run, getting that winning vibe that we need to get, because at the moment we're not winning. Big up, Kenny. How you doing, my friend? Kenny's just died, but the rest of the line, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, I would have played a few more youngsters myself. Fredrickson would have been in there, but I wouldn't have played Luke Shaw today. If Luke Shaw doesn't have any involvement on Thursday, I don't understand the meaning of playing him today. Amas should have played. Cheeto, for me, as I said, I don't think Cheeto's ready. I don't think he's ready. I've watched him a few times. The biggest problem that I have with Cheeto is that he seems a bit isolated up front. Again, we've heard that before, isn't it? He seems a little bit isolated up front. I know it's exciting that we get a new player, young player in, but when those young players get into the team, they have to grab their opportunity. And I don't think basically see him grabbing his opportunity. Kenny, Wait, Luke Shaw has starts. I didn't even see that. Yeah, Luke Shaw starts today, my friend. Luke Shaw starts today. Since the 1st of February, wasn't it February last year? Was the last time that Luke Shaw started a game for Manchester United. That goes to show you everything. I mean, I wouldn't have played him in this game. I wouldn't have played him. I think we got to move on from the Luke Shaw train, to be honest with you. We got to move on from Luke Shaw now. Enough is enough with Luke Shaw, to be honest with you. I wouldn't have played him, to be honest. I've had enough with Luke Shaw. You know, it's about time we turn the page in regards to Luke Shaw. February the 18th, 2000. There you go. It's about time we turn the page with Luke Shaw now and we get the Luke Shaw episode, this horror episode over. You know, I would have liked United to play Hamas today. I thought Harry Hamas would have been good today. I really did. I really do think so. The good thing about it, you know, is that Luke Shaw is playing as a centre-back, I believe, and we're going to get the teams up in a minute. Luke Shaw is being a centre-back. He's playing as a centre-back, I believe. Big up, Steve. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, of course. Let's get into the team lineups really quickly, guys. I want to show you some of the team lineup, of course, guys, and we can pick the bones out of it ourselves and stuff like that. So when we look at the lineups, guys, let me just get this up for you guys real quickly. Manchester United lineup goes as follows. This is the lineup for Manchester United, of course. Manchester United, we've got Nana in goal. A little bit surprised. Would have thought that Bayinde might have started the game. You know, you never know. You never know. Bayinde might have started the game. We got Lenny Yoro as the right-sided fullback, not fullback, centre-back. Maguire as a centre-back, and Luke Shaw as a left-sided centre-back. Now, that defence, in theory, does look quite strong. It does look quite strong. And I think that what this is all boiled down to is the fact that he wants Dorgu to play on the left. He wants Dorgu to play on the left. And this is exactly what I'm saying. Dorgu's a much better left wing-back than he is a right wing-back. So I would like to see Dorgu play more solidified in that position, if you ask me. And Mazraoui will be playing as a right wing back. That's pretty surprising. Dalot is injured, as we know. And not the ideal time to get injured, by the way. Dalot, not the ideal time. But Mazraoui as a right wing back, of course, is a bit weird. It's a bit shocking, if you ask me, guys. It really is. Casemiro, Fernandes in the midfield. Nothing surprising about that. And Kobe Mainoo playing as a number 10. In that with Garnacho. Now, that is pretty surprising, if you ask me. That's pretty surprising. Rasmus Højlund as the number 9. Hopefully, Rasmus can get a goal. Hopefully, Rasmus can get a goal, guys, and get on a little sort of rough patch, good patch, should I say, a good patch going into the game on Thursday, because we need goals, guys. We definitely need goals. When you look at the substitutions for Man United, we've got Heaton, Amas, Evans, Fredrickson, Lindelof, Eriksson, Mount, Ugarte, Chido, and Obi. Of course, Obi. Sorry. Not no Obi. Chido and Obi are not two different people, guys, just to let you know. But Chido, Obi. And basically, a lot of experience, a lot of youth on there. I mean, I would have liked to see Mason Mount today. I don't know why Mason Mount doesn't play, but Mason Mount is on the bench. Lindelof, of course, on the bench. Amas, I would have started today, but it is what it is at the end of the day. And that is the team for that. That's the Manchester United team. When we go into the Bournemouth lineup, of course, you look at Bournemouth, right? And you think, wow, but Bournemouth have got quite a good team. Let me tell you, you got obviously Areza Bilaga, of course, the goalkeeper. Got Hearson. You've got Kirkez. You've got Evan Nielsen in there. You've got Cliver. You've got Semenyo. They've got quite a decent side there, guys. You've got quite a decent side. So we're going to have to be wary of this team. They're not that bad. And I do believe that they're going to cause Manchester United problems today. In particular, the fact that we're not got anything to play for, really and truly, have we? And I don't know what Bournemouth are playing for at the moment, but I think they can still get European football, if I'm not correct. This is the formation that they will do. It is a 4-2-3-1 formation, typical 4-3-3-1 formation. And they have beaten us this season already. Ouattara's also another good player on their team, of course. Che Evans, I think that's Che Adams in the midfield. That could be a weak spot for them, definitely. But I'm looking forward to seeing Højlund playing in this team with Kirkes. That is strong. That's strong, to be honest with you. And parts of that team is stronger than ours. And we have to be ready for this, for their threat. And we have to try and nullify their threat, of course, guys. Absolutely. So those are the teams today, of course. Big up, Steve. Happy Sunday, big up Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a fabulous Sunday, guys. Sure starting. Oh dear, Baz, big up Baz. I know. I mean, I don't know. I would have played Harry Amass myself. Just try and get Harry Amass more into the team, more experienced. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the only reason that Luke Shaw plays today is because Luke Shaw can play as a left-sided centre back. That's basically it, in my opinion. He could play as a left-sided centre-back, and he plays pretty well as a left-sided centre-back, you know. Right now, when I looked at him last week, he didn't look fit at all. In my opinion, he didn't look fit at all. And to be honest with you, I hopefully he's a lot fitter today, because he did look a bit chunky last week, didn't he? He did look like he's put on a little bit of weight. He did, actually. And to be honest with you, he's got to get fitter. If he wants to play for Man United, he's got to get fitter. But next season, we got Harry Amass, we got Diego Leon, we got Malacia, and we got Luke Shaw. All left-sided players, guys. So one of those players needs to miss out. A couple of those players need to miss out next season. Absolutely. Steve, still quite strong, Sal, but right now, right not to play Shaw as a wing-back. Probably can't do that anymore with his legs. Probably not. It is right to play him as a centre-back, definitely. I would say that. It's definitely right to play Shaw as a centre-back, not as a wing-back. I don't think I could see him bombing up and down that field for 90 minutes. You know what I mean? I don't think I could see him doing that anymore. But what I would say is that he's a good left-sided centre-back. I give him his props for that. He's decent as a left-sided centre-back. So let's see what happens with Luke Shaw today. Look, it is quite a strong lineup. It is a strong lineup in regards to Manchester United. It is a strong lineup today. I am a bit surprised that we've gone so strong. If I'm being honest, I'm a little bit surprised about that. I thought that we would have had more young players playing today, the Fredricksons of this world, the Chido Martins of this world, the Harry Amasses of this world. But it is what it is. We are risking it a little bit. We are taking a chance in regards to Thursday's game, which ultimately the most important game is Thursday's game, isn't it? Ultimately is the most important game for Man United. Big up, Irfan. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Amarim is baking. I love this team, but I'm not sure if the positions are accurate. Big up, everyone. Big up. I think the team is it's a decent team, but I don't know why we've gone so strong, to be honest with you, because the game on Thursday should be the priority. That game, that you won't go far with the team like on Thursday with that team. That is the team similar to what's going to play on Thursday. That will play. You know, given the fact that we've got injuries, etc. as well. Baz, Barman, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. We need to get the first team to get going on for Thursday. Let's hope so. And let's hope we get no injuries. That is the biggest worry I have. I mean, if we get any injuries, like, for example, Bruno gets injured, someone like that, one of the main players gets injured, maybe a Maguire gets injured, and then we're going to be left with Fredrickson to be playing in a game, a massive game against Athletic Bilbao, of course, in Bilbao, which will be difficult. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But, at the same time, you could say that, yeah, you know what, maybe he wants to get a little bit of momentum. Maybe he wants to get some vibes going before Thursday's game, So let's wait and see what happens. And we hope, fingers crossed, nothing goes wrong. That's all we hope for. And everyone comes out the game unscathed. Hopefully we don't lose the game, Just because this game is not quite on the level of importance as Thursday doesn't give us the keys and authority to throw the game away. We still have to fight for this game. We still have to fight for every ball. We still have to make sure that we don't lose this game. And that is what's important. Of course, absolutely. Amarim, have faith in Casemiro Garnacho. It's your day. Mainu, it's your play. Big up, Mainu. Big up. Okay, obviously, Mainu playing in the number 10 position, obviously, is a thing. Hopefully he does well. The most down thing, guys, and I hate to bring it down on tonight's show, is the fact that Man United could quite so possibly have the last record that remaining in regards to brownie points. Man United will no longer be the leading English football club in regards to league titles today. Yes, we can look at it and say, well, Liverpool have won 2 Premier League titles and we've won 13 Premier League titles. But in titles as a whole, we would have 20, they would have 20, which for me, this should have never happened at Manchester United. But we all know why these things have happened, and we all know why we are looking at this season today and tonight as the quite possibly a horrible day in the history of Manchester United, to be honest with you. So there you go. Maz is on the right. Yeah. Dalot's injury opens up a different approach. Mazraoui said he loves to attack. This game should be exciting. Let's see what goes on, of course. Absolutely. I'm guessing, Sal, but there will be subs and a chance to show Amorim what the team can do. Absolutely. Look, you know what? Thursday, there's no hiding behind the fact that Thursday is a massive game. And, this game is like a sort of filler, sort of preview. I think Man United need to get into some vein of form, like basically get that feel for winning again. I mean, you don't want to go into a game losing again. You know what I mean? Especially a game as big as Thursday in Bilbao, of course. That is our be-all and end-all on Thursday. Everything boils down to the Europa League. That is what it does. And, it shouldn't have done, but it is. It is what it is at the end of the day. Right now on my screen, right, I've got Steve McManaman, Michael Owen on the screen right now. Now, the smugness on their face should tell a story, should be like, you know what I mean? It's disgusting when you see it, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. I hope so, Irfan. That would be lovely. I would love to see Obi score his first goal for Manchester United. That would be lovely. I would enjoy that. Yeah, definitely would love that. We do need some goal scorers going on. Fingers crossed, Irfan. Absolutely. Steve, look, you know what? He needs to get off the mark, definitely. He's not had much of a chance, to be fair. But I would say that he needs, hopefully, get some football today. Hopefully, he gets on football today and he nicks a goal. I would like Rasmus to score as well. The reason I would like Rasmus to score is because Rasmus will be playing on Thursday. And I want Rasmus to get in a rich vein of form for Thursday. I want him to put that ball in the back of the net. Obviously, Athletic Bilbao have, I think, the third or the fourth best defensive record in Spain. So, obviously, we're going to have to look out for that. We're going to have to look out for their defensive prowesses and stuff. Absolutely. Dalot run the right wing for this season. Yeah, hopefully not next season. Otherwise, we're in big trouble. We do need another right wing back, definitely. As proven, once one gets injured, there you go. Of course, we've obviously got good young players there. Matanta is a great young player who's coming through the youth system as well. A very good player. He's a good one that we could bring through. Man United do need another right wing back, definitely, 100%. We need it, and we've got like about 20 left backs now, and we haven't got any right wing backs, to be honest with you, which is a bit of a worry. Absolutely. Baz, Obi needs a full half today. Absolutely, he does. I'm surprised he didn't play today. If I'm being honest, I'm surprised he didn't play. I'm surprised Harry Amas didn't play either, today as well. I would have liked to see Harry Amas rather than, Dorgu. I would have liked to see Dorgu rested for today. I would have liked that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyone you have your eyes on today, Sal? Anyone you have your eyes on today? So I have Semenyo. I'm looking at Semenyo. I'm looking at Huijsen as well in defence. I'm looking at him. I think he's very good. Even Nielsen, I'm a big fan of his, of course. So they've got a decent side, Bournemouth. They have. And some may argue they've got a better 11 than us. What you make of that, it depends. You know what I mean? Whatever you guys want to make of that. But some may say that they got a better defense than that. Good afternoon, Triple M. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Good to see everyone in this chat, of course. Dalot runs right wing line to cross while Mazraoui attacks from the centre. If he gets it right with Garnacho, he could be interesting to see what Højlund taking his chances. I hope so. If Mazraoui says he likes to attack, I want to see him attacking. To be honest with you, that's what I would like to see today. I want to see the fullbacks getting forward. I want to see some attacking play. I want to see some chances, and I want to see some goals. Football's about goals at the end of the day, so that's what I want to see. Absolutely, that's what I want to see. Absolutely, I want to see some goals today. Definitely want to see some goals. It would be nice. Sal, just to recap, their subs bench said you said it too quickly. Did I? Bear me a second, mate. I'll bring it back up for you. The substitutes bench for Manchester United here is as follows. It is Heaton, Amas, Evans, Fredrickson, Lindelof, Eriksson, Mount, Ugarte, and Chido Obi. Chido Obi's one name, by the way. We ain't got a Chido and we ain't got an Obi. Goodness, we got one player called Chido Obim. That's the bench for Manchester United. It is quite a strong bench if you're being honest with ourselves. When we look at the likes of Bournemouth, we look at them. This is their squad: Areza Belaga, Hoyson, Kirkes, three very good players: Scott, Evan Nilsson, Dango, Adams, Smith, Clivert, Semenyo, and Zabanye, up front. So they've got quite a decent side. On the bench for Bournemouth, they've got Dennis, Cook, Senese, Brooks, Tavernier, Soler, Gibson, Jarayo, and Hill. So the bench not quite as rolls off the tongue as smoothly as the first team, of course. But definitely they've got a decent first team there at the end of the day. And some may argue in some positions there they got a better team than us. So obviously that is quite telling in regards to Manchester United, isn't it? You know, at the end of the day. I would like to see Ugarte rested and bring on Fredrickson, depending obviously if we are comfortable. He's rested, mate. He's not playing today. He's rested already. He's not playing today. Ugarte's on the bench today. No Ugarte today, by the way, guys. This is the team that plays will play today. Let me just bring the first team up for you guys. This is the first team up for you guys. Manchester United versus Bournemouth. So this is the team. Fernandes, Casemiro in the middle, Mazraoui, Dorgu as a left wing, right wing. There we go. Garnacho, Mainu there. Højlund, number 9. There we go. That is the team that plays today, guys. For Manchester United, quite a strong 11. Surprisingly, a strong 11. If we're being quite honest, it is quite a strong 11, guys. Absolutely. All right, teams are out. No, teams are not out yet. Not out yet. Excuse me. Excuse my French. Absolutely. Teams are not out yet. We've got another 5 minutes till the teams come out, guys. Now, Man United have had a relatively good record over Bournemouth over the years, especially at the Vitality Stadium. And it has been a decent hunting ground for us. Obviously, recently, Bournemouth have got better. I think they're better now than they were under Eddie Howe. I think they're better now. I think Eddie Howe's done okay at Newcastle. I think the new manager at Bournemouth is pretty good. The manager of Bournemouth is a Athletic Bilbao fan. He's an Athletic Bilbao. Hopefully they do get Bill banned at the weekend on Thursday. But he is an Athletic Bilbao fan. Athletic Bilbao fan. It's a difficult thing to say. Athletic Bilbao fan, if there is such a thing. There we go. At the end of the day. There we go. Thank you. The teams are in the tunnel. Let's go, guys. Yes, the teams are in the tunnel. Big up everyone who's joined me today. You absolute legends. Big up Genghis Khan. What's going on, Genghis? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Look, this is a vibe. Today's a vibe. Man United don't need to win. It would be nice if we do. That is what it is. All the energy I'm reserving for Thursday. You know what? I've had a tough couple of weeks. So all the energy I'm having reserved to Thursday, and that is it, you know, at the end of the day. After 3 games from the break, I'm pretty confident we will push it up a notch and go for the win. I hope so, fan. It'd be nice to get a win. It would be nice to get a win. I would like that. I think Man United are going to win. My prediction for the game, guys. My prediction for the game, as I haven't done a match preview yet, have I? It's no point doing one now, but my prediction for the game will be Bournemouth 1, Man United 2. Today, Bournemouth 1, Man United 2. That's what I'm going for the game today. That's what I'm going for. Get your 7-0 incoming, says Triple M. I wish Triple M Højlund hat-trick. Absolutely. Big up Triple M. If it's 7-0, I'll shave off my eyebrows. Definitely for you guys if it is 7-0. But I don't think somehow in my I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think it's going to be 7-0 for some reason. But that would be lovely, wouldn't it? 3-1 United, that would be a lovely result too. That sounds more realistic. Definitely, Man United 3-1. Let's shut down Bournemouth. You know what? Bournemouth have beaten us 3-0 at Old Trafford a couple of times. We need to shut this down. We need to shut this confidence on Bournemouth, you know what I mean? And that they have over us. They're only a small club. They're a small club. We need to make sure that we win the game. Absolutely. We need to make sure that we win the game. And at full time. There we go. That is what it is all about, guys. That's what we need to have. A bit of anger. A bit of anger. Definitely. We need a bit of anger in the team. I'm just watching highlights of Fellaini scoring. Fellaini's got quite a good record against Bournemouth. Believe you or not, Fellaini has scored quite a few goals against Bournemouth. If I'm not right. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of Fellaini goals and stuff like that. You know, Joshua King used to play for Man United as a youth player. He's come back to haunt us a few times. Yeah, nah, yeah. We really got to try and win this game today. We need to put it straight. We need to put the record straight, guys. We need to put the record straight. Game is almost ready to kick off, guys. Please don't forget to smash a like on the video, and please don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Pictures of Anfield. Liverpool can win the league today. Sad as it is, isn't it? Sad as it is, Liverpool can win the league today. Yeah, there we go. Let them have their moment. We'll be back, guys. If anything is gonna give us an incentive to come back next season, there is your incentive, guys. There's your incentive. We spent how long getting Liverpool off their perch, right? As Alex Ferguson famously said, how many years did we take getting Liverpool off their perch? And because of mismanagement, the Glazers, whatever it is, they're back on their perch, guys. So next season, we need to make sure that we are ready next season. We need to make sure that we're going for it next season. I don't want any excuses. I don't want no 10-year plans. Guys, I don't want no 10-year plans. What didn't give Liverpool 10 years? Didn't give Arne Slot 10 years, did they? We won't want no 5 to 10-year plan trying to buy time. We don't want any of that. Absolutely not. We need to start from now, guys. We need to start from now. Absolutely. Teams are out, guys. We're ready to kick off. Looks like a nice sunny day down in Bournemouth. Whoever's been to Bournemouth, it is a nice day out. It is a nice day out in Bournemouth, guys. Tell Bournemouth, stay humble. Stay humble, Bournemouth, stay humble. That's what we need to do. They need to stay up. Come on, United, browse off. Absolutely. Let's go, Baz. Let's go. Kirkus left back. Kirkus is a decent left back, to be fair. Yeah, I wouldn't have minded him at United, but, you know, too expensive for us. 18 degrees, is that it? Is that it? It's not 18 degrees where I am. Add 20 onto that. Ruben Amorim in his customary hoodie. Who's purchased that same hoodie? Who's got the same hoodie as Ruben Amorim? I bet you the sales of that hoodie have gone through the roof. The Bournemouth manager looks like the one out of Adam's Family. I don't know if you know Uncle Fester. No, not Uncle Fester, the other one. I think it's the other one. It's either that or it looks like the one out from Spider-Man. You know the Spider-Man, the octopus? The Spider-Man, it looks like the octopus man. Kick off, guys. So let's hopefully we get a nice, good start for Man United. Make a change. Let's make a change. Sun is on the pitch. The sun is on the pitch. It looks very bright. Yeah, Dr. Octopus. There you go. Have you seen it, Triple M? He looks like him, doesn't he? He looks like him. Am I the only one noticing this? He looks exactly like Dr. Octopus. Chance. And a goal kick for Man United. A little bit calamity there, but we got the ball away in the end. Semenyo caused us a little bit of problems. Yeah, a little bit shaky there. It's a nice day for football. Big up, Michael. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Well collected in the box in the middle there. Here comes, we're on the right hand side on the attack. It's a nice little break there. Nice little break. We've got Liverpool fans in the chat. I wonder why they would rather be on the Man United channel than their own. Because no one really cares about Liverpool's title win, to be honest with you. No one really cares. No one showed up this season. And that's the only reason you won it. You couldn't beat Ferguson, though. Yeah, bright spot. We had a little bit of a break there. There's Bournemouth on the left-hand side. Crossing the ball. Oh, they're going to be dangerous then in those situations. They're going to be dangerous in those situations. We've got to be careful. Yeah, Liverpool, everyone knows that Liverpool have been given the league by the VAR decisions. Everyone knows that they wanted Liverpool to win the league. Every time you look at, I guarantee there'll be a penalty for Liverpool today. Mohamed Salah penalty. How many times at the end of the day? How many times? I mean, you bribing lot. Scouse, wherever you may be. You eat rats in your own country. Eat your rat. You Liverpool scum. You know your rats, they're there to be eaten. Fry up your rats and eat your rats and claim your benefit. You might be late, mate. Absolutely. We won it 20 times without kidding anyone. We won it 20 times. There you go. You've only won 2 Premier League titles, though. We've won 13. Right. There's nothing to be sour about. I would never want to be Liverpool a fan ever. There's nothing to be sour about. Being a Liverpool, basically. I don't know how you basically start saying stop arming Israel, then you say something racist like that, mate. You silly Billy. Typical Liverpool, though. I had to come up with a race thing at the end there. Fixter 2, my Epic. I watch it on. I'm talking to you live now from UAE, so I watch it on something called Todd, mate. TOD. So I watch all the games on Todd, pal. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. I watch all the matches on Todd. That's what I watch them on. Yeah, that's where I watch all the games on and stuff like that. Absolutely. I'm not annoyed. I feel sorry for you, Mr. Whoever you are, Mr. Calm Down. I feel sorry for you, to be honest with you, because I am from England. And you are making yourself. Triple M, it's not an app. No, yeah, well, it is an app, technically. It's a bit like Sky Sports kind of thing. You know what I mean? A bit like Sky Sports. Yeah, so it's not really an app. You can have it as an app, so you can watch it on an app. You can watch it on TV. You can have it like that. Yeah, it's better than Sky Sports because you get to watch all the games, which is brilliant. Spanish, everything like that. Liverpool have had more penalties than anyone else. Pass it on. Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to get. I'm lucky to get Todd out here. TOD. I'm lucky to get Todd over here. I am. I'm lucky. Liverpool. Everyone wanted Liverpool to win the league this season. It's just the way it is. No one challenged them to win it, and that's no hatred, by the way, because my younger brother is a massive Liverpool fan. So I ain't got no hatred there, but I'm speaking facts, the gospel. Absolutely, they have had the rub of the green this season, and anyone who would think otherwise is just got their wearing their club on their sleeve too much. I've actually predicted when I've got penalties and stuff like that, and it is ridiculous. You know what I mean? But I find it astonishing that a Liverpool fan can find his way to a Manchester United community, which is great. It's good to have every single fan. It's good to have them. Welcome aboard. You know, we're not one of them channels, but just keep it clean. I don't mind balanced opinion. Hopefully, we can get ahead. I think we need the first goal in this game. Definitely, if we we definitely need the first game in this game, the first goal in this game. Definitely. What I've always learned in football in general, what I've always learned is that winning is part of the game. Losing is part of the game. You win, you lose. I've witnessed a lot of winning, guys. I've supported club 40 years nearly. Excuse me. I've witnessed a lot of winning as a Man United fan. That was always going to stop. But the most important thing is that how you deal with adversities and how you deal with losing, and how do you use it to your advantage, or do you just cry about it and just have to get on with it and try and do better? I'm not on this 10-year plan that Ineos are on, this 5-year, this 10-year plan that Ineos are on. Absolutely not on that. Steve-O, pitch looks fantastic, not like the old days when it cooked. Oh my god, can you imagine? I mean, I would like to see what Bournemouth pitch looked like in the 90s. They definitely weren't Premier League club, were they? I would like to see what their pitch looked like in the 90s, definitely. Oh, unlucky for Mainey there. Good strike. Good strike. Unlike previous game, they are not overturning us, and we're intent. We must we must keep focus, and huge bonus if no injuries. Absolutely. We need to keep it focused, guys. We have started okay. Obviously, Bournemouth are always going to be on the front foot. 10 minutes gone, 0-0. They're always going to be on the front foot. Cleared away from Manchester United here. Cliver on the floor. I'll be honest with the little Liverpool fan in this chat. It's one of the worst Liverpool sides I've ever seen, but you won the league, and that just goes to show you everything about the Premier League these days. It's one of the worst Liverpool sides I've ever seen, and that was proven in Europe. One of the worst. I'll be honest with you. I even think that the team of 95, 96, 97 was better than this Liverpool team, and that just goes to show you how poor the Premier League is this season. I'll be honest with you guys. When you think about McManaman, you think about Stan Collymore, Robbie Fowler, John Barnes, compare it to this side, that team will have your team right now for breakfast. Absolutely. The league is being very, very poor this year. Sad to say, the decline has been immense. Mendes has Salah in his pocket in the Champions League. Yeah. It's someone who witnessed it. As someone who witnessed it, because I've been around. You know, I've actually watched football for longer than 5 years. I've been around. As someone who's witnessed it, someone who knows the great Liverpool sides, someone who don't just look at them because they're a rival and hate on them. I would say that this is one of the worst Liverpool sides I've seen. Rent free. You're in my stream, Mr. I don't know what your name is. I like your title, by the way, but I don't like your comments. So, by the way, rent free is you being on my channel on a Man United stream, watching Man United. How does that work out? How's that working out? How's that rent thing going on? You know what I mean? Yeah, I know you know a lot about rent because Liverpool generally rent. They don't have mortgages. They generally rent. That's what they do. But there you go. Have it. I look like I've been around a long time. Definitely. I'm old enough to be your dad, mate, and probably am. But then again, I won't be related to a Scouser. Probably not. I definitely don't eat rats either, mate. Mate, if you knew my age, mate, if you got to my age, definitely. Why don't you go and support your local club, Hearts of Oak? Were they? Ghana? Is that your local club? Have you ever been to Anfield, mate? What about Raja Casablanca? Is that your local club, mate? Is that your local club? Yeah, at least my club's in England. I just popped up, and the first time, but watching you get mad keeps me here. It's HERE, not here as in here, mate. By the way, I'm not mad at all. I'm not angry at all. Thank you. You give me a view. Thank you very much. I'm happy. Thank you very much, mate. And it gives me something to talk about whilst you're here, because in a minute you're going to be blocked anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. You know what I mean? You'll be gone in your hemisphere, and you just be like every other Liverpool member of the community whose career goes flirting away. Never mad, mate. Not mad over football. Maybe I'm mad about stop arming Israel. That's a good one. I agree with that. Keep that stance, my friend, and you'll go a long way. I mean, you can't make, you know what I mean? You can't have everything in life. Absolutely, at the end of the day. Absolutely. You've been 3 times now. Well done. I've been about 30 times, mate. I actually know a couple of players. I've had an ex-Liverpool player on this show. Have a check it out, mate. Your legend, Jason McAteer, has been here on this show, by the way. Your legend, Jason McAteer, has been here, mate, on this channel, talking to me about football, you know, because they respect my opinion on football, unlike you. But you know what? You're going to be gone now, though. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your life to come and see me. Here we go. Oh, just wire for Man United. Close from Garnacho there. Unlucky Garnacho. Close. Very, very close. $16 minutes scored, 0-0 Bournemouth, Manchester United, guys. Nothing spectacular has happened in this game so far. Close from Garnacho there. Just needed a little bit of curl on that, and then we would have been all right. Definitely. Yeah, we also have on this channel lots of fans from all different channels. They come on all the time. You're not the first one, my friend. We have Liverpool fans coming all the time. You know, we have educated opinions about football. We talk about football a lot, and we have educated opinions. We don't come in here for irritants. We come on here for an educated football opinion, and that's what we do. Some of the most known Liverpool football fans there is, basically, have been on this channel. So at the end of the day, look, we talk about football as long as it's not an irritant, and we talk about how football is today, which I personally believe it's not great. I don't. But we have to wait and see. Can we get the ball in the box? Oh, unlucky. Let's go. Get that ball in the box. Let's get that ball in the box. Oh, nice little back heel there. Oh, it's going to be a throw into United. Nice little bit of play there. Good one. Wow. Can we get the ball into the box? May create a little bit of a chance. By the way, Grayo, I'm going to get that picture out to you this week. By the way, Grayo, in the chat, I'm going to get that picture out for you. I've reached 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. I don't know, Kenny. You know, I'm a bit like like a dog pound, right? You know, like a dog pound, where sometimes I like to shelter dogs. So basically, I'm sheltering a few dogs today. That'll be all right, isn't it? That's all right. We've got to look after the animals, guys. We've got to look after the animals. Or should I say mouse or gerbils? Maybe that. Yeah, we got to look after them. We have to, Kenny. Kenny, we gotta be kind to the animals, my friend. There we go. Retro, what's going on, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Garnacho, 2 touches too much. There should be not on. Come on. Whatever that means, my brother, Retro77, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Yeah, we lack a little bit of chemistry up front. We definitely lack chemistry up front. We need more chemistry up front. That is a given. We can't let Bournemouth into the game. We cannot let Bournemouth into the game. Oh, that's a foul. Come on. That's a 2. That's what I mean about injuries, guys. You know, these things, you know, in the Premier League, these things can happen with these injuries. Was it a stud? Nasty piece of work there. I want to see that. Is that going for VAR? That's a red card, man. Nasty piece of work. That's a red card, Kenny. I agree, mate. Nasty piece of work. Nasty. Isn't that not going to VAR? If that was Man United, that's a red card, guys. If that was Man United, that's a red card. I'm sorry. If that was Man United, that's 2-footed. That's a red card, guys. Oh, that's dangerous. He's lucky he got a touch of the ball there. That's a red card, that. Absolutely. Well, United 99, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, pal. That's a red, and that has put Amram in a strong squad out when we played Bilbao on Thursday night. Absolutely. Luckily, he's got back on his feet again. Luckily, he's got back on his feet again. I'm happy he's got back on his feet again. That's a good thing, of course. Steve, reference out. In modern football, United have only had 3 decent goalies since Schmeichel, Van der Sar, and De Gea. All the bad ones were Tybee, Bosnich, Bartes, Howard, Carroll, Lindegaard, and Van der Hal. I agree with you. We're losing. Are we losing, Steve? How can we give away a ball there? Crying out loud, man. Crying out loud. What a stupid goal to concede. And it is Semenyo. Unbelievable. What kind of crap was that, guys? Unbelievable crap, this defense. What crap was that? How did we give away the ball there, guys? Unreal. How are we losing the ball from there, guys? Fucking get the ball out, Onana, man. For goodness sake, what is Onana doing? Stop putting it in the position. Stop putting the ball into dangerous positions. Oh, my God. Blimey. Unbelievable. Calamity at the back for Manchester United. As usual. As bloody usual. Doggy, yeah, but why are they passing into small spaces, Kenny? Why don't they just kick the ball long? Sometimes you can kick the ball long. Sometimes you can kick the ball long. Why do they have to keep this little tight knit thing? My goodness me. Orange, next one, he's off. Challenge him. I say 1-0. Oh, no, mate. What can we say? What can we say? Onana's the new middle name. What's he doing? Exactly, Steve. He put the team in a difficult situation. You see the press from Bournemouth. You see the press from Bournemouth. You can see that Bournemouth are pressing. So if Bournemouth are pressing, what's the natural thing to kick it over them? Get it over the top. Why do we always have to play religiously like that? Already, fuck's sake, 1-0. Ah, goodness me, man. Drive me mad. Honest, this team. Honestly. You know, you just get into the game and then they do something as stupid as that. Andre, what's he doing, Onana? It's a calamity, mate. Should have been a red card anyway. $25 minutes, 1-0 Bournemouth, guys. 1-0. Steve, we did say earlier, opportunity to show Amram what you can do. Think Onana has just done that in the wrong way. We need a new goalkeeper, don't we, really? We need a new goalkeeper. We definitely need someone new in that goal. I felt like they should have been sent off their player way before that. I thought if that was Man United, that's a red all day long. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? It's true. Isn't it true that Anana never gets near anything, does he? He never gets near any shot. If Bournemouth win, will be another double. Another one bites the dust. Steve, absolutely. Another one bites the dust. Pressing is so much better. Fitness looks higher. Wow. Oh, dear. Why is Anana letting it in his near post like that? It took a little nick, didn't it? It took a little deflection. I think some of those players who run the marathon, some of those athletes who run the marathon today could do a better job today than some of those Man United players at pressing. I'm telling you right now. And they've just run a marathon. Definitely. Damn. It'd be nice to get an nice, easy game, but no, we're not going to get a nice, easy game today. Looks like we're panicking. We're at panic stations again, guys. Corner to Bournemouth. Crying out loud. You see, I purposely on my Twitter not written down who I thought the goal was for. Lots of people saying Anana's fault. It was Anana's fault with Shaw and Dorgu. Anana shouldn't have let it in. Anana should read the game a little bit. Look around. There's people pressing, you know. Yo, Ranasal, do they do these bouncy trainers for football boots? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they'll slip. I mean, to be honest with you, I know people are barefoot will play more better than this. We won't even need to have trainers or boots. You know, won't even need to have trainers or boots. Yeah. I've got to get back into my run, by the way. I've had the bloody flu, so I haven't been able to run. It's really... When you think is when you get a sickness, yeah, it doesn't only disrupt your feeling, it also disrupts your routine. You know? That's what's annoying. It's a chance for Bournemouth here. Well cleared. Retro. Very poor defending. That corner should have been shut. Casemiro blocks is ridiculous. It's poor, Retro. I mean, we're just calamity. We're calamity United at the moment, you know. On today of all days, when we're going to have to suffer Liverpool probably winning the league, guys. You know, we're having to put up with this. You know, at the end of the day, it's madness. They said the Brazil team in 1970 played football barefoot on the pitch. They wore boots. They did wear boots in 1970 because I do know that. They probably, to train, they probably were barefooted, but definitely wore boots. The goalkeepers, however, used to wear like normal gloves. Some of them didn't wear any gloves. Definitely. Yeah, they practiced on the sand, Steve. Actually helped them out. I played football in the sand before. Done a little football tournament. Bloody hard. It's not easy. It's not as easy as you think. Bloody Bournemouth. I remember when Bournemouth were in the League Two. Now we can't even beat them. We're such softies. We're softies, man. We're softy. We should look at this team and think, you know what? They beat us 3-0 twice. You know what I mean? Not having it. Fucking hell. Roll up your sleeves, Rasmus, you prat. And Garnacho. Roll up your sleeves. A long time ago, Steve. They didn't play at the Vitality Stadium, that was for sure. I lived in Leighton, in East London. So my back garden was a team called Leighton Orient. Big up Leighton Orient on the playoff qualification, by the way. Nearly there. Need one more game to do it, by the way. They were in the relegation zone. That is a big comeback this season where Leighton Orient were to get in there. But they could be in the Championship next season. Can you believe it? From the National League to the Championship. And no Ryan Reynolds money. They got that Welsh Pratt who plays for Wrexham, isn't it? He hates England. Come on, spread the game out. Spread the game out. Can we get it? It's a foul, surely. No, obviously not. How comes Wrexham can do so well, Sal? The way they're owned, mate. The way they're owned. I think that Ryan Reynolds and co have done a very good job over there. You can't discount the job that they've done. They've added a good a good vibe to the place. They spent some money. They've actually, I wouldn't mind Man United actually being run by Ryan Reynolds at the moment. The way they've done their thing, they've actually done very well. You have to give them their credit, and that's why they've done well. That's why they got promoted. Because in League One, League Two, and the National League, those leagues there are very, very how would I say it? There's not much in between those teams. There's not much between League One and League Two. There's not. There's only a small amount of details, to be honest. Hold on. Is it Man United got a corner here? My screen's turned off. Be nice to get a goal from a corner. That would be a change. Reynolds has done such a good job, Steve. And that's what happens when you have good owners, you see. Oh, close there. Should have scored that. That was going in. That was a good header as well. Can't get the ball in the bloody net. No, Bournemouth don't break sweat in defence. We are nothing up there. Need to set piece. Yeah, I don't know. We should have scored there. I think Euro came close there, didn't he? He came close there. Euro came close there. Should have scored. We got another corner. Kirkes looks. Is it Clive? It looks a little bit injured. Surely that could have been a penalty. Not going to give it to us. He fell down in the box. That's it. Overlapping run. Okay. Careful. So close, that one. Very close. Absolutely, Steve. Very, very close. We play like we are serious, real. Yeah, we play terrible. We're one of the worst teams. We're probably the worst team in the Premier League. When you discount the bottom three, we're probably the worst. But that is a lot down to the players. It was a good save in the end. Should have really scored that, to be fair. Kid away, a little bit better from United, getting the ball in the box, to be honest with you. Created a chance there. Couple of real chances from set pieces. Makes a change. Still no goal, though. It was a good save from Kepa Retro. It was. Well, that looked like a penalty on Maguire, didn't it? That looked like a penalty. If you look at him, he grabbed his shirt there. What are you looking for there? What is that there? Tell me, how's that not a pen? We should have had a couple of pens in this game by now. Steve, usually being so low in the mid-table means we are in a queue of relegation next season. I know it won't be low, it won't though. Hopefully, it'll be next 10, hopefully top 10 next season. I think we'll do well next season. Guys, I'm throwing that out there. I think Man United will do well next season. As long as they back Ruben Amorim, we'll be all right. Things can turn on their head, definitely. This somehow deserves alcohol, I say. Not too much, mate. Not too much. Still 1-0, 40 minutes. Typical. Ajalak. Typical. Still 1-0. United. Bournemouth. Hopefully it's not like this on Thursday. That's all I hope. If it's like this on Thursday, we're in for a long night. Hopefully it's not like this on Thursday, guys. Hopefully it's not like this on Thursday. Watching Man United, you know what I mean? It's like this. It's like this, just watching Man United. We're losing to a beach right now, and it's not great. Again, we're losing to a beach. Life's a beach. Another one for me, for poor old Sal, Steve. Yep, 11 p.m. where I am. It's ridiculous, isn't it? The late times, it's ridiculous. They really put on these late nights, for goodness sake. I know, Steve. It's horrible, mate. Thanks for your sympathy. And it's not only a late night kickoff, it's a bloody important game. And those games at late night, they're not good for my health. Those important games, it's going to make me stress. Like this one, I'm not too stressed about, you know. It is what it is. You know, we're losing to Octopus, man. That's fine. We've lost to everyone else this season. So Dr. Ock. At least no penalty this time. So I hope not. I hope, Steve, because the next game probably might go to penalty shootout, won't it, Steve? You know, we're not going to be let out the woods quite so easily. If Man United, that's why Man United need to win this game. This time, no more extra time, guys. No, I mean, it was the last real game I did was the 5-4, wasn't it? So that was difficult. That was difficult. I mean, I ended up getting sick after that. Hopefully, yeah. Unless there's some sort of delay, but hopefully there's none. Still 1-0 to Bournemouth against Man United. 1-0. Yeah. Two minutes of the first half to go. Jim Ratcliffe is in the stadium, watching on, sitting next to Barada. So Jim Ratcliffe is worried. He knows that he has to put out the cash. He has to. Yeah, it's absolutely. Euro clashing. What's going on, Steve? Yeah, at least we've got a little bit of fight going on. This referee is a nutter, isn't he? Another anti-United ref. One minute to halftime, guys. 1-0 to Bournemouth. 1-0. 1 minute to go. Yeah, it's Jimmy. Yeah, unfortunately for us. Two minutes of injury time on this dire first half, guys, for Man United. Need to make something happen in this game. Definitely need to make something going on. Ref is crap. Absolutely, Darren. Big up, Darren. What's going on? 2 minutes added time. Yeah. Can we get an equalizer before half time? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd make a change. Oh, close. Close on Garnacho. Just goes wide. Just goes wide. I wonder if there'll be any changes at half time. It's only one single goal separate. We still have a chance, of course. Bernard, love him or hate him, Garner is the only player creating something. I agree, Bernard. Good comment, my friend. Very good comment. He's the only one who's actually doing anything right now, isn't he? You know? The only one who actually looks like a threat today. Here comes the attack again. GK, it looks such a dramatic view when you see Omar Barada, Jim, and Amram. Some of the players in his team have to prove themselves. But they have to prove themselves as well, GK. They've got a big summer ahead. It is half-time. Man United 0, Bournemouth 1. Will Garnacho be better and better players around him or the same? It remains to be seen, doesn't it, guys? That remains to be seen. It is Bournemouth 1, Man United 0, guys, at half-time. Yeah, it's been a poor game, to be honest with you. Man United have had a couple of chances here and there, but gave away another silly goal. I mean, another stupid goal we gave away. We always make mistakes, don't we? Bernard, we want to see subs at half-time. This game means nothing. Don't care if we lose. Priority is Thursday. Sure, hopefully hooked, both in the summer and the half-time. There you go. There you go, Bernard. I agree. I don't think you sure should be playing in this club anymore, in my opinion. I really don't. Yeah, let me just get some water. Have I missed anything? Probably not. There we go. So Man United 0, Bournemouth 1 at half-time, guys. No surprise, real surprise there. How is it not a red on Garnacho? And the refs, I mean, there's been a couple of... There was a penalty on Maguire, to be honest with you. Little lethargic in ball movement. Yeah, it's been boring, mate. It's been boring in regards to how we're very slow, guys, a pedestrian. You know, but hopefully it picks it up in the second half. Hopefully we get some pace going on. Hopefully we get some pace going on, and we equalize. That would be nice. It'd be nice not to lose the game today. Just because we don't need to win doesn't mean that we lose. You know, at the end of the day, and that's what I would say. Don't want any more losses. We lost too many games this season. You know. So when we look at the game, let's bring up some of the stats, guys. Let me bring up some of the stats. So Bournemouth have 69% of possession in regards to, let me just say, live. That's a live thing, actually. So when we look at that. So 42% possession for Bournemouth, 58% possession for Man United. 149 passes from Bournemouth, 209 passes from Man United. Man United with a pass accuracy of 79%. Bournemouth with 73% of pass accuracy. Fouls 7 to 8 in favour of Man United. Have 8 fouls. Bournemouth has 7. Yellow cards 1 to Bournemouth at the moment. 1 no red card. Should be a red card to Bournemouth though. Offsides. Only 1 offside. And 3 corners to Bournemouth 1 in favour of Man United. So not too bad, not too bad. And 5 shots on goal from Bournemouth, 7 shots from Man United. So relatively, Man United have been dominating the game. Man United currently have an 8% chance of winning this game. However you make of that, whatever you make of that, an 8% chance of them winning the game. I'll put it even lower than that. Once Man United go 1-0 down, it's rarely that we're going to get back into the game. But that is the statistics so far. GK, I feel Cheetah could come on as for Rasmus, maybe. Who knows? You see. One thing's for sure, summer transfer has to be on point. Absolutely, need a new striker. Hoyland shouldn't have been given the player to lead the line. Absolutely not. On experienced strikers should have been bought in summer 24. I agree with that, Bernard. Absolute spot on. This is why I'm a big advocate for experienced striker. That's why Alex Ferguson used to bring in the big experienced striker. It's very important. You get an experienced striker in there. I see people already turning on Dorgu. Yes, he was at 4 for the first goal, but the guy's 20 and young players have up to that. Absolutely, sure. You're not going to see me jumping on his back. Definitely not. He's just arrived at Man United. You know, at the end of the day, it's very easy to blame young players, of course. I blame more Onana for that goal. Shaw should have been using experience to know what Dorgu was not the pass. I agree with that, Bernard. I agree. Shaw should know better. Should it be Shaw and Onana who should be bailing out these players? Not these players should know at the end of the day. Casemiro would have been off with that tackle. Absolutely, Darren. Absolutely. It'd be going straight to VAR. No questions asked. Straight to VAR. And you know what? It probably would have been a red card. We all know it, isn't it, Darren? We all know it. I expect that the players will be a little proactive, like when you close down and close spaces versus the Cherries. We should switch flank or try to exploit other spaces. Absolutely. Step it up, keep them guessing. Exactly. To me, Garnacho doesn't shoot quick enough from a distance. Always these 2 touches after I shoot. That's a good point, Retro. Very good point. He needs to put one in the net. That's what he needs. And so does our striker. We definitely need just to put one in the net. And once, where that comes from, Retro, that comes from indecisiveness and confidence. That sort of thing comes from confidence and indecisiveness when the player doesn't shoot straight away. He's second guessing all the time. When shall I shoot? When shall I shoot? And, he ends up shooting at the wrong time. He was off the ground. Should have been a red card. Absolutely, Steve. It should have been a red card. Absolutely. Absolutely should have been a red card. I still cannot believe that Garnacho tackle is not a red. I mean, I thought it was a red as well, mate. At the end of the day, I did as well. I thought it was a red card. Well, it is what it is. Garnacho is good when he wants to direct runs, but he gets easily blocked in the close space. Yeah. It's just final decision making, basically. Final decision making is what determines success and lack of success. You need to make the right choices, especially up front. And I don't think we make the right choices. I don't think we spread the game enough in the front. I don't think we have chemistry on the front of the strikers. That's hence the reason why we're minus goal difference. We don't score enough goals, and that is a problem. And we don't create enough chemistry within the actual striking area. Garnacho stinker so far. He's been our best attacking player, though, Shah. Let's be real. He's still been our best attacking player. Shaw's pass was awful. That led to the goal. Paying out from the back doesn't suit us. Absolutely, mate. He put him in trouble there. Isn't it? And he didn't bail him out. The one thing I don't like, though, is that every single shot that's shot at Onana seems to go in the back of the net. Every single shot that's shot at Onana is in the back of the net. And that's what it drives me mad. Gico, Bruno and Aminu are excellent in keeping the ball. Yeah. I think we shouldn't be too harsh on Garnacho, though. He's 20 as well. Let's not forget. You know what I mean? He's another one, but another poor game from Rasmus. Where's Rasmus again? It's just crazy. That Semenyo looked quite easy to save Onana out. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, Shah. The thing with Onana, he will never bail you out. Onana will never bail you out. He'll never bail you out of trouble. When you're in trouble, he will never bail you out and get you out of trouble. That's one thing I've noticed about Onana. And that's what happened on Thursday as well. God for touch wood, guys, that this doesn't happen on Thursday, but this kind of thing can happen on Thursday as well. Where he makes a mistake, and I just don't want that. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I really hope so. Shah, we need Ahmad we need him back quickly, definitely. Hopefully he comes back soon. We're just not learning. Always panic stations after a goal. I mean, it's what it is. Yeah, it is. We've been like that for years now. It seems, isn't it, Steve? We've been like that for years, and things go wrong in football. But you know, the most important thing about every team is character. How you can bounce back from adversity, because things will go wrong. Look at the Champions League final '99. Man United could have easily folded, right? Man United could have easily folded, right? And thought, you know what, we're 1-0 down. They've got a strong team. We haven't got Scholes. We haven't got Keane. What are we going to do? And blah, blah, blah. And you somehow make, you know what I mean? When the world gives you lemons, you make lemon juice, you know, at the end of the day. And if the one door closes in your face, you build your own door. That's what you do, and make something happen, because you can at the end of the day. But we don't seem able to do that, you know. We don't seem able to do that, unfortunately. Just waiting for the second half to start, guys. Yeah. Hopefully, United can surprise us this second half. We're not used to surprises, are we? You know what I mean? We've been a bit neglected when it comes to goals and things like that. You know, it'd be nice to get a nice surprise, a couple of goals from Man United. You know what I mean? Make it exciting, you know? That would be nice. There's only 2 games today. Well, there is the FA Cup tie between Nottingham Forest and Manchester City, of course. Of course, we want Nottingham Forest to win that one. That would be nice. I always believe, Irfan, always, whether it's true or not is another story, but I will always believe, Irfan, that we're going to get back. You know what I mean? I just think, Darren, that this season this needs to go pass. I think it just needs to pass, and then next season we'll see the real Man United under Ruben Amorim. I do think that deep down these players are thinking about Thursday. I think these players have got Thursday in their head, which is wrong. I'm not saying that's right, but we need our luck to change, definitely. It's been horrible. By hook or by crook, absolutely, Irfan. We need to try and get back into the game. Need to try and get back into the game. Just that United, just like last week, 1-0 against Wolves, nothing. Just United don't show anything. And this is what's frustrating. And you watch this game, you dedicate your time to Manchester United every single week, and they're never showing anything. I mean, the only time they showed was the Lyon game, of course, which, goodness me, we were lucky. You know what I mean? And we were lucky against Real Sociedad as well. Can't believe we fought Onana to play the ball out of the bat. This is what we paid him for. Yeah. There's a reason that Inter Milan wanted to get rid of Onana so quickly. They couldn't have gave you him quick enough. When we offered them 50 million for Onana, they wanted to snap our hands off. That's what it is. Few players who normally count on the hype is letting us down. They've been doing it for weeks and months, isn't it? They play when they want. It's a problem. They play where we want. Our greatest victory came from when we've been down, uphill battle. Victories are sweets, greats to your name and it. Absolutely. Big greatest, you name it. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, those were the days retro. You should know, about some of those days, don't you? But unfortunately, these days we are not very heroic. I wouldn't give up, but I wouldn't say we're very heroic. I wouldn't say that we are one of those teams anymore that can bring out a victory out of nothing. Absolutely. Garnacho squandered another good chance to a top player list that over the keeper easily. Big up Jengus. Yeah. Friends, will Mainu, Ericsson or Mainu Mount will be nice combo or Ugarte, Mainu, Bruno and Ericsson. I wouldn't play Ericsson at all, GK. Ericsson is done. Ericsson is finished. If we're relying on Ericsson, then we've got a severe problem. Bigger more severe than we've ever relied on. Eriksen is finished. Tottenham fans would have told you that 5 years ago. Eriksen is done. I don't want Eriksen. I live for those 5-3 Spurs away days. Absolutely. What a game that was. 3-0 down at halftime, 5-3. We done it at Old Trafford as well. Weren't we 2-1 down? 2-0 down and won 5-3 as well. That goal is on Onana. How could he play a suicidal back pass? Imagine your keeper giving a back pass like that. Absolutely. Not to a young player. I don't blame Dorgu in that situation. I blame Luke Shaw and I blame Onana in that situation. Those two players shouldn't be passing it and passing the buck to Dorgu. Luke Shaw and Onana. Both those two players there were the problem. Casemiro back to looking like a nervous wreck. There we go. Please, no episode. Absolutely, I agree with Irfan there. No more Eriksen, man. He doesn't do anything when he comes on. Do not bring Eriksen, Amaran, please. Do not. I agree. Bring a young player on. Absolutely. Bring a young player on. Yeah, ridiculous pass to Dorgu started by the keeper. Absolutely. Again, Onana cost us too many goals, guys. Cost us way too many goals. How many goals has Onana cost us this season? You know, me too, Irfan. I think he's been unfair, Man United. I think that Bournemouth should have had a red card. Definitely. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Man United fan. I think that Bournemouth should have had a red card. If it was Casemiro doing that challenge, we all know what it would have been, innit? Big up Irfan. We all know what it would have been. Definitely. Kick off second half, guys. Here we go. This is our destiny. 1-0 to Bournemouth. Exactly, Jengus. Let's hopefully we can get something going here. Oh, come on. Just wide from Semenyo there. Just wide. It's a decent strike. We did it right in the first half. It's just it's always one mistake, Irfan. It's always one mistake. And those generally cost you, don't they? Damn, that should have been 2-0. Have you noticed the way that Onana jumps off the floor? Have you noticed the way Onana jumps off the floor, but jumps low? So he don't dive. He don't jump. His feet never leave the floor. Have you noticed that? Like back in the old days, Schmeichel and that, they used to jump off the floor and they used to save it high up. Onana jumps with his feet stuck in the ground. Hopefully it's not a 16th. I hope so, Steve. I've never seen anything like it in my life. You know what I mean? Depending on how we start this second half, of course. That was close there. Could have been 2-0. Thrown to United. Couple of dangerous attacks there from Bournemouth already in this second half. Ciao. We probably lost every game in the rest of the season. This is the worst team I've seen in my lifetime. Big up, Charles. Raza kills me, Sal. We need to change him. He's not good enough, is he, Steve? He's not good enough. He's just not got the confidence. We need to get someone different. He's just not doing it. He's not dangerous enough, you know. And we're relying on him week in, week out, you know. I actually thought he was going to score a goal today. Garnacho fouled again. Garnacho fouled again. So no yellow card again. It's the attack from Bournemouth here. Straight out of Nana. He's got to improve. He's a Man United player, Steve. He's got to improve. You know what I mean? We can't keep this business of not scoring goals. We need something different. We need to try something different because we need goals. Make something happen for yourself. That's what I've always said, you know. Sometimes, you know, the striker, the ball might not come to you. Just make something happen for yourself. Retro, Onana got the deep hockey pose like skiing downhill or yeah, I think a shit was awkward anyways. That exactly what you said, Retro. Perfectly said. Exactly that, my friend. He always looks awkward when diving for the ball. He doesn't look in control of his body. You know, people don't look at that. You know, people don't look at that. They just look at, you know, oh, it wasn't his fault. He let it in. And then look at his positioning. Look at his body position. You know? How can the wing backs do their job properly with Højlund and not there? They're supposed to be. Yeah. We need a whole new look to our attack next season, definitely. Obviously, it looks like Cunha will be coming to Manchester United. That looks pretty likely. That's going to happen. That's good news. Man United do need a striker, though. You know, will Delat be better? I think Delat might be just about better than Rasmus. Maybe. I don't know if he'll be significantly better, but I think he might be a bit better than Rasmus. Gave away the ball there. It was a good position. Can't be losing this game again, 1-0. Imagine that. You know what ruined it? You know what ruined it? Was that international break, wasn't it? Do you remember before the international break, Rasmus was scoring, we were scoring goals, we were doing all right. And then after that international break, it ruined everything, didn't it? It just went back into default settings all of a sudden. And that's what happened, you know. The United of the 90s would have known where the players are going to be. No idea where Højlund is going most of the time. The United players of old, in particular the strikers, they would know, but also the strikers would make things happen for themselves when they're not getting the ball. We all remember when Ruud van Nistelrooy ran through the whole Fulham team to score a goal, didn't we? You know, great strikers make things happen for themselves as well, you know, and make space for themselves, you know. Seems like we're hiding for the ball. Big up, Danny B. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hopefully you can bring some charm to the proceedings today. It's still 1-0. Still time left for us to get something from this game if we don't concede any more. Big up, everyone. "54 minutes gone, 1-0 to Bournemouth, guys, so far. Not long to go. Can you believe it? At this stage, we don't look like a team to know what they would do with the ball, let alone of their purpose. Don't know where to start with this lot. Big up, Danny B. Your watching commentary is better than United playing at the moment. Big up, Kenny. We're honest on this channel. You know, we're honest on this channel. I mean, we've lost so many games, like by the odd goal, right? And generally, but the odd goal is a mistake. That's what annoys me. How many mistakes wasn't it a few weeks ago that we said that mistakes lead into goals? We've lost 18 points or something like that. Can you imagine what it is now? That was a few weeks ago. It's madness, isn't it? Remember those old football comic strips? Who would we be? I guess We Are United. They also had the problems, but they signed John Sturck on loan and a Blair super striker. Absolutely. Well, that's taking it back there, Retro 77. There you go. Taking it back there. Royal the Rovers. We definitely need Royal the Rovers. Definitely. Giving away the ball again in stupid positions. Got to stop giving away that ball. Go on, Rasmus. Get it in. Come on. Get the ball in. There's a good cross there, to be fair. Bruno Fernandes with the miss, with the gilt miss. That was good from... I was offside. It does feel like a preseason game, Bernard. It does, actually. Yeah, it was close from Garnacho. It was a good ball from Garnacho. It was just offside. It was a good ball from Garnacho. Surprised that Bruno didn't strike it the way he should. How we managed to give away free kicks when we not got the ball boggles my mind. It is mind-boggling, Retro. Man United are mind-boggling right now. You know, can you believe Man United still have a chance to qualify for the Champions League? That's mind-boggling. I mean, that needs research in itself, doesn't it? To be honest with you. Yeah, he was offside, Kenny. Well, Garnacho was offside. But it was close. He should have still put it in the back of the net. Steve, I have to keep telling myself we're in a Europa semi-final. It really true, or am I in madness, isn't it? Has there ever been a team as low as Man United to qualify for the Champions League? Look, quick yellow for a Man United player. Of course, that's a yellow to Man United player. Of course it is. Of course he's going to give a yellow card for that, isn't it? How's that a yellow card to Man United? Can someone tell me how that's a yellow card to Man United? Can someone tell me what did Dorgu do wrong there? He won the ball. Someone tell me how that is a yellow card. How on earth is that a yellow card? My goodness me. Unbelievable. This is mind-boggling. Dorgu won the ball there. I know, it's crazy. And he gives him a yellow card. But the other one where he almost broke his foot was a yellow card as well. It's unbelievable. What's going on, Jay? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. It is a free kick indeed, Retro. It is. He's given a yellow card to Dorgu. For whatever reason that was. Awful decision. Awful. Trigger Kim, Dorgu is not it, and he ain't a yellow. But the Nad needs to loan because he looks lost. But this is the whole thing. He's 20 years old, Trigger Kim. He's 20 years old. We can't blame him for what's going on today in the makeshift team. Absolutely not. He's done all right at Man United. He's been thrown into the deep end. We have to give him a chance, mate. Can't just throw 20-year-olds under the bus. It's not what we do at this club, my friend. Had nothing to do with him. Onana was the reason for the goal, by the way. The player kicks Dorgu, who won the ball, absolutely. Dorgu would be good. He'd be a good player. We just have to be patient. We can't throw these players under the bus. What are we going to do next season when we've got Liam Delap? We're going to start doing the same thing. Oh, man. Goodness me. Oh. Nearly a goal for Bournemouth there. What a calamity for Onana again. What a calamity there. What a calamity. Of course we are. That's why we were fighting. I was fighting a long time ago for them. Onana Lily there in there. They should have got that goal, absolutely, Steve. Should have got that goal. How's that calamity when the ball hit the post? Because he's positioning, mate. He's positioning. He's positioning lets things like that happen. It lets it hit the post. That's what happens when you badly position your body. You know? I know great goalkeepers of this club would have nipped that over the bar. You know, but him, he misses it. Look, it goes right through his hands, goes straight into the post, Look at him, and it nearly becomes a goal. It nearly becomes a goal. Look at him. Look at his positioning. Runs straight into the post, through the hands, and hits the post. Why did it go through his hands and hit the post? Why did it go through his hands? It went through his hands and hit the post. If it didn't go through his hands, it wouldn't have been a free. It wouldn't have hit the post. So if it was on that side, it would have went in. If that's on target, it's in because of him. Bournemouth should have been 3-0 up. I agree. Premier League, so-called best league in the world. Clowns running it. Darren, we have got a lot of clowns running it. Yeah, we got a lot of referees, bad refereeing and stuff. I don't know. Apologize. I've seen some great goalkeepers at this place, but that goalkeeper is flipping useless. Oh, goodness me. Oh, God. No. Onana's that wasn't on target. Absolutely, Danny B. It would have went if he let it go through his hands and hit the post. All right. So if that's on target, he let it go through his hands into the goal at his near post, and that shouldn't happen. Lindelof coming on. God help us. Poor from Onana. He let it through his hands. Absolutely. He's a useless mule. That man. I don't know, man. He's just... Is that a corner to United? Someone said that our comments are more exciting than the game. Yes, Irfan, they are. We need it. We need it. You need it. You can't make TV anymore. You can't make this up. Absolutely. There you go. Onana and Rasmus should be near the first 11 since we were done with the league. Why not give a chance to Alte and Obi? I have no disagree with that, Ashik. I agree with that, mate. Oh, close again from United. Not far. Close again. Close again. I mean, we got to entertain it, haven't we? We got to try and do it. It's that I don't bring any joy in this, to be honest with you guys. I don't bring any joy in what I'm seeing right now. You know, we're just not scoring goals. Chance for Bournemouth there. Go on, Dorgu. Run on that side. Run. That's a foul. Is that a yellow card, ref? Yeah, you better show that yellow card. He was in a good position there. There you go. 65 minutes gone, guys. 1-0 to Bournemouth still, for goodness sake. Yeah. Yeah. 25 minutes of the game to go. Clivert gets a yellow card. They should have had a lot more yellow cards. Should have had a red card by now. We've got a Lombard players coming on, guys. Casemiro's coming off. Lindelof's coming on. Mason Mount is coming on. Ugarte's coming on. Mainu's coming off. Mainu's coming off. Mason Mount. Hopefully you get a red. Hoyland's behind Dorgu still. My goodness me, Kenny, is he? My goodness me. That's 3 of those on the yellow. So, yeah, we need to get one of them sent off, mate. It's the only chance we're going to score a goal at this rate. I don't know why Lindelof coming on. Lindesoft is on the pitch. Lindesoft on the pitch. People are saying they're looking at the first challenge in the first half. They're saying it should have been a red card. A lot of people are saying it should have been a red card. So, Mason Mount and Ugarte on. Hoyland stays on. Hoyland still stays on, guys. 23 minutes to go. Lindelof. Yeah. Lindesoft. It's a foul. Who's that on the floor? Mazraoui's on the floor. We don't need Mazraoui on the floor. We definitely don't need an injury to Maz. Definitely not, because no, it's a yellow card. There are 4 of their players on a yellow card. There you go. There should be a red card, though. The most important. Oh, that's a red card challenge. That's a red card challenge, guys. Sorry. Look at that. Scissor kick. Guys, scissor kick. How many reds should have Bournemouth had in this game? My goodness me. Yeah, there should have been a red. That was a red for me. That needs to go to VAR. My goodness me. If we are not winning the Europa, where do you see this club is going, Sal? Surely this group won't be there. They won't be there for long. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's a red card. Serious foul play. Red card. Come on. Look at that. That's serious red card. That's a red card, guys. That is a red card. It's VAR. That's got to be a red card. He's off the ground. Scissor kicked him. That is a red card. I knew as soon as I saw it, that's a red card. Has to be there. He's off the ground. Scissor kick. There we go. He's gone to VAR. Should be 2 red cards, to be honest with you. Should be 2 red cards for them. Stevie, give me an update, my friend. Look at that. That's all red cards. He's off. There you go, Steve. Said it. He's off. He's red carded. There you go. Dangerous challenge. About time, guys. A bloody about time. That's an awful challenge. There you go. Stevie has called it. It is a red card. It's an awful challenge there. Could have broken his leg. Will it help us, Retro? That's a different story. That's a different story. There you go. They should have 2 red cards, to be honest with you. There we go. Should be a red card. Hopefully United. Finally, Kenny. There we go. We take that though, Retro. We take that. We take that, mate. It's high. You can't be high. We take that, mate. Of course we do. We've got 20 minutes to get back into this game. Can we take advantage? That is the $1 million question. Can United get a goal and equalize? Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be great to go and win the game now? Wouldn't that be great? There we go. Don't be surprised if he sends off a United player though. Let's see what Mount can do. Exactly. Big game for Mount today. We need a good showing from Mason Mount. Go on, Dorgu. Time to press now. Oh, nearly. Nice press from United. Oh, straight at the keeper. Cross comes in from the keeper, straight at the goalkeeper. Here come Bournemouth. Retro, play Obi now. He will give the defense a challenge if they full control Rasmus. Come on, I agree. Bring him on. Bring him on, Retro. We have to bring him on, mate. I agree with that one. I don't know, Retro. I've been counting. I don't. Have we touched the ball in the box in general? I think the one time was Bruno, and we didn't get the goal. It was offside, but corner to Bournemouth. Corner to Bournemouth. Can we clear the ball? Clear it. Clear the ball. That's it. It's offside. Come on, let's get that ball into the box. Let's kick it out. Route one. None of this wasting time. Cheeto's coming on, guys. Cheeto's coming on. Mazraoui's coming off. Cheeto's on. One more attacking player for Man United. Good news. Good news. "15 minutes to go, guys. Still 1-0. Come on, United. Let's get something, make something happen. Oh, it just cleared. It just got cleared there. He was very lucky. We see more possession now. Absolutely. So close from Obi there. Was that Obi? Very close. Oh, come on. Giving the ball away. Silly positions. Overlap and run. Keep the overlap. So sad to Liverpool getting hold of the 20th championship, 13th, second Premier League title. We got to hold on to everything, Paul. Oh, close again. We have got a little bit of energy now. We need to learn to stop shooting outside the box. Yeah. Who done that? Oh, goodness me. It ruins momentum. I agree with that, Steve, because it ruins momentum. Got to stop those silly shots. We're no good at them as well. Hey, JP, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Another poor performance. The formation doesn't work with these players, and will it work next year? Premier League 2, I'm worried as bigger bookies have us fifth favourites to go down next year. Don't worry about what they say, JP. It will work next season with the players that Ruben Amorim needs to fit that formation. None of these players fit that formation, so let's wait and see what will happen. This season ain't even over yet. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens. Hopefully we win the Europa League, get in the Champions League and get better players. That's what we need, ultimately. Doesn't matter about formation. That's nothing to do with it. Other teams play this formation and do it pretty well. Goodness me. Yellow card for Luke Shaw. Goodness sake. And remember, let's not forget we had like 4-3-3 under. We've been playing 4-3-3 over the last 10 years. They ain't got us anything, you know. 11 minutes gone, guys, to go. Still 1-0. We should be really pressing Bournemouth here. Johnson, I agree with you, my friend. I agree with you. That is Bruno, isn't it? Bruno does have this disappearing mission sometimes. He does disappear sometimes. As a captain, he disappears far too much for my liking. I'm sorry. I mean, this will be 2 games in a row now. He does disappear quite a lot in games and give it a ball away quite a lot. But who am I? This is a slog, isn't it? Still 1-0 to Bournemouth. Just can't get a bit of momentum going on. Silly foul for Mount. Can't get any kind of a momentum going on here. Bournemouth are going to take their time on the pitch, getting up slowly. So a free kick or throw into Bournemouth here. Looks like the last one's funny, GP. Jonathan Longbottom from Aldershot. There you go. There you go, mate. Longstaff, I don't agree with. I think he's overrated. The others are all right. Jonathan Longbottom's a funny one, though. He's only playing in the lower divisions. Come on, can we get the equaliser? Dorgu's on the right. I think most of all, what we need is a new goalkeeper, in my opinion. I think what we need is a new goalkeeper, definitely. I would like to have a new goalkeeper at Man United, definitely. This goalkeeper's cost us too much. Oh, for goodness sake. We can't even create chances against 10 men. It's Dower. That's the $1 million question, Johnson. That's the $1 million question. Steve, we need someone who can score a worldie. I know, we're just not creating. Need something to happen, otherwise we're losing this game 1-0. Five minutes to go, guys. Semenya's coming off for Bournemouth. We struggled with Leon with 10 men. Now Bournemouth. Yeah. Well, at least we won those games against Real Sociedad was 10 men as well, Steve, wasn't it? Well, we won't get that much luck in the semi-final. I doubt it. Johnson, we've now scored more goals in Europa League in 18 games than in the Premier League in 34 games. There you go, Johnson. What a stat. So corner United, surely. Yeah. So I think about Obi, he needs to make something happen as well. At the moment, it's lots of isolated people in the box that they need to try and make things happen for yourself. Straight at the keeper, another poor corner from Bruno. His repertoire of poor corners of Bruno. How many poor corners has Bruno struck in this last year? My goodness me. It's unbelievable how many poor corners he puts into that box. Tired of it. Every time we get a corner, it's like nothing. You know, every time. I'll just get on with it. Come on. Bournemouth are going to waste a lot of time here. I can't remember, Steve. I can't remember the last time we scored from a corner. What I do know is that we don't score nowhere near as many as we used to score. We used to rely on corners quite a lot. People used to, the towering headers used to come in, didn't they? You know, the Vidic and Stam days. Absolutely, Johnson. We're very poor. Absolutely. We don't do nowhere near enough. Few minutes left, guys. What's going on? Slowing the game down. Can we try and save the game, guys? 2 minutes to go, plus injury time. Let's try and save the game. If we can get a goal, that'd be lovely. And the ball's given away. In typical fashion, in the box. Mount nearly scored. Oh, it's not what we want. We want goals. It's corner. It was a great block in the end, to be fair. It was a great block. That's going in. Ah. Oh, there's the game there. Oh. Ericsson is coming off. Sure, since silently preparing for World Cup 2026. There you go, Ashik. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rasmus has a terrible runs in that box. He's oh no, I've had enough. 9 minutes added time. Bloody hell. Kenny, we ain't scoring. We can sit here for weeks. We're not going to score. We concede one stupid goal and that's it. We lose the game. Again. Just can't score goals. Can't score goals. I'm telling you, Grayo. Man United are boring. They don't make it easy on us. Us definitely not. So we they don't make it easy on us. Go on, Cheeto. Oh, good save. That was a good attack from Cheeto there. At least he got the shot away. Brushed off the defender. That's what we want more. That's what we want to see more of. Some of that. Some of that. Another poor corner, by the way. It's another corner to United. Yeah. It's what I'm talking about. Rasmus runs. Imagine the Cheeto's movement. We need him more to play more, definitely. Bruno close. Not good enough close, is it? It's not good enough close. Goodness sake. Dead rubber championship team we play. We literally play like Leicester at this rate. There we go. Leicester are more entertaining. At least they score and concede. Almost. We want to see goals. Can we put one in the net? Come on. Another corner, United. Actually, this thing is not even working. Could be here all day. Four minutes to go, guys, of injury time. Still 1-0. Goal, yes. United have scored 1-1 in the 95th minute. My goodness me, United have done it. Get in. They have scored finally, guys. They have scored finally. Manchester United, and just getting the goal up here. Man United have finally done it, guys. My goodness me. They scored a goal. They saved the game. My goodness. I can't believe what I just seen. They've actually done it. Can they go and win it? We got a few minutes left to win it, guys. Is this Leon all over again? Is this Leon all over again, guys? Hoyland scored. There you go. Get in for Hoyland. Big up, Kenny. My screen is frozen. I haven't got anything at the moment, but yeah, get in. Can we get a winner? Can we get the winner, guys? Rasmus has scored finally. Is it his second goal in 20 years? Goodness me. Finally, he scored. Big up. We scored a goal. A goal, and that is not even dark yet. My goodness, I can't even believe we scored. I was in shock. I was trying to sort out my screen. My screen is going all messed up. We've got a few minutes left, guys. We've got a few minutes left. Can we get one goal in 28 games for you, Hoyland? I think it's 2 now in 29, if I'm not wrong. If I'm not wrong, it's 2 in 29. I might be wrong, though. Goodness me, my thing's playing up. I ain't even got a... Goodness me. Can we get a winner, guys? Come on. How long we got? We've got 1 minute, guys. 1 minute to get the winner. 1 minute to get the winner. Can we get the winner? Unbelievable. So funny, Sal. 2 in the 29 games. There you go, Steve. Unbelievable. That's his 4th guy in the league. Unbelievable. That's not enough, is it? He's got to do better than that. He's got to do better than that. Can United get the winner, though? It doesn't look like we're going to get the winner this time. No Maguire going up front today. There we go. No Maguire going up front today. We're not going to get the last minute winner here. 1-1 anyway. Whistle about to blow any second now. 99 minutes on the clock. 2 goals in 29 years and not even the eyebrows raised. Absolutely no one questioned me there. I could have said 39 years. No one questioned me. You see? God questioned me. There you go. At least we're not losing, guys. At least we're not losing. At least we're not lost to Bournemouth today, which is good. We stopped the rot, so to speak. Bournemouth were down to 10 men, of course, but we haven't lost the game, which is fair. Didn't think Man United deserved to lose this game. I really didn't. I didn't think we deserved to lose this game. Absolutely not. I felt like whistle gone. 1-1, guys. Manchester United drew 1-1 with Bournemouth, guys. Not the most entertaining game of all time, but a game that we salvaged in the end. We got a draw. Everything broke in the end, even my TV screen. But, you know, we got a draw. And that's better than a loss, isn't it? Let's bring on Thursday. That is what the most important thing is, of course, guys. Absolutely. It's because it could be true in the future. Absolutely retro. It might have been true. Big up, Kenny. Big up, everyone. We drew against Bournemouth. It's not the worst result in the world, but Bournemouth were down to 10 men. We got a little bit of luck. We drew the game. Rasmus scored. Hopefully, he brings in that scoring form to Thursday, which is the most important game, of course, going forward. We don't really care about this game now. This game's gone. We just want this league campaign over. Tottenham will lose today, probably. Liverpool need to win the game to win the league. Tottenham will lose, probably. And Tottenham will probably, you know what Tottenham do? They bottle it. You know what I mean? They're good at being the last team in the season, isn't it, at the end of the day? Guys, I want to thank everyone who's joined me today. Thank you so much on this very, very dour and lethargic watch-along, of course, because it was a boring game. Nothing riding on the game. But it ended 1-1. Man United get a point. Can you believe we get a point? Really good stuff. Absolutely, guys. Thank you, everyone. We're simply not good enough, Since absolutely not. Definitely not. Nowhere near good enough, Gladiator. We're going to have to wait until next season to make that judgment where we are. Hopefully, Ruben Aaron gets the players that he requires, the quality that requires. Big up, Steve, you legend. Good to see you, mate. Absolutely. Big up, Shaw, as well. Sal, Luke Shaw played 100 minutes. I can't speak. Can you believe it? Luke Shaw played 100 minutes, guys. So whenever you're feeling down, just remember that. Luke Shaw played 100 minutes today. And as someone said earlier in the community, he's doing a cheeky little run for the World Cup 2026. He is doing his cheeky little thing he does where he starts to slyly get back into the team to get ready for 2026. That's what it's going to be. Of course, thank you, Zal. We don't give up. We don't give up, Ashik. Of course we don't. We never give up. We never give up in the good times. Absolutely. We never give up, guys. And we have drawn 1-1. That, for us, that's not bad. You know, considering the game where it was going, we got a point. And that is it. And at the end of the day, it is all about Alan Smith. Alan Smith is a biased prat. What's Alan Smith said, Darren? Alan Smith, which Alan Smith? Alan Smith from 1994, Alan Smith, Man United, Alan Smith, Leeds United, Alan Smith. Which Alan Smith is it? They're both prats anyway, but there you go at the end of the day. But you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy Man United drew the game today. We didn't really need to win anything like that. You know what I mean? Just as long as we didn't lose and we move on to Thursday. Oh, the Gooner, Alan Smith. Oh, don't ignore him, mate. He can't even speak. Darren, he can't even speak. Oh, he's still singing 1-0 to the Arsenal from Parma in 1994. Tell him that the Cup Winners' Cup doesn't exist anymore. Tell him it doesn't exist anymore at the end of the day. Let him carry on singing that. What happened to their league title this season? Goodness me. No wonder everyone wants them to get knocked out of the Champions League. They need to just be quiet. That's what they need to do. Arsenal players, they just need to be quiet. Big up everyone. Big up Sal. The content creators were preparing for their run. No, but I can't do it. No, but not can't now. I can't be bothered to prepare for a run. I'm going to be getting ready for the game on Thursday. We all knew about this game. We all knew what this game was about, didn't we? At the end of the day, we knew it. We knew that this game wasn't going to be like serious. It's sad we begged draw. Meanwhile, the biggest rivals are going to look. I mean, Charles, we got to look at things in perspective and context. Man United don't need to do anything. Man United's biggest game is on Thursday. You know, at the end of the day. You have no one to talk about titles. I've seen 13, Chow, you know, and I know that this was a dead rubber game. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I've seen 13 titles, mate. You know, I'm happy. You know, the most important thing for Man United to do, they're never going to stop Liverpool from winning the league. If they won today, they're not going to stop Liverpool from winning the league. You know, what they need to do is next season, they need to step up. That's what they need to do. and stop these things happening again. Absolutely. Bring on Thursday, Shah. That is what it's all about, of course. Absolutely. You scouse scum. Absolutely. That is what it's all about. That is what you should be commenting, Chow. As a Man United fan in Los Angeles, you Americans have done more damage for Man United than anyone. So maybe you should take a trip to Florida and start protesting against the Glazers instead of talking. Absolutely. That is what it's all about. Absolutely, guys. You know what? They are the reason behind where we are today. Not, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. Not the players on the pitch today. You know, at the end of the day, this is the problem in Man United going forward. Guys, thank you so much, you guys. Ineos on Fraud Watch, then go to... No, Glazers are on Fraud Watch, Chow. Go to the Glazers' house and show us you're a Man United fan, mate. Big up, Darren. Big up. Absolutely. Big up yourself. Absolutely. Yeah, you're Americans. You're in America at the moment, so why don't you go and see the Glazers? Glazers are the biggest problem at the moment. They're the biggest problem at Man United. Ineos are second to the Glazers at the end of the day. So, guys, thank you so much, my friends. Guys, it is what it is. I'm not going to watch any more football today. Absolutely not. It is Liverpool's day. Let them do what they need to do. I'm not happy about it. I'm not going to watch it. I'm ignoring it. I'm a monk right now. I don't watch football. So, guys, thank you, everyone who joined me. And I'll see you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn and the match reaction, of course, guys. Not much to react, but the match reaction of the game. And we bring on Thursday, guys. That is what's most important, of course. Have a great day, evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. I'm Sal Warner. This is the watch-along between Man United and Bournemouth. Man United 1, Bournemouth 1. Absolutely. Big up, Darren. Big up yourself. Take it easy, guys. And we're going to watch a nice, cozy film. That's what we're going to do. With a cup of cocoa. Without no football. What's football? What's football, guys? Forget it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Have a good day, guys.